Hello everybody, this is Yitzi once again. I wanted to share with you some of the lead generation strategies that we've been using here at FPO. So this can certainly be used for our team at FPO, but there's no reason why it can't be used in many other industries as well. So feel free to glean whatever ideas you can from this presentation. Okay, great. So I'm talking about what we can do to help find FPO potential prospects. So there are 12 ideas, 12 strategies that we have used to meet clients. Number one, a personal network, obviously. Thank God I'm a rabbi and I have a large network, and most of the calls that I make are really to a warm lead. Open up your phone, you probably know scores of people that own businesses, the 30 million businesses in the United States. Almost every one of them can benefit from one of our products. So a person that's in your network is a very good lead. Doesn't mean you only have to prospect friends and families, but people that know you or that know of you are a great place to start. Number two, using LinkedIn to find warm referrals. Now, it's seen as poor etiquette to just straight up prospect on LinkedIn, but LinkedIn is great to find who you want to target, and then see who you're connected to, and then ask your connection to introduce you to your prospect. So for example, let's say I want to speak to the owner of a insurance agency named Mr. Weiss, and I see that my friend Mr. Stein knows Mr. Weiss. I could, off LinkedIn, I could call him, email him and say, hey, can you please introduce me to Mr. Weiss? I think it could really help him. And then if he introduces you either by an email or something similar, then when you reach out to your prospects, it's a warm lead. It's a warm recommendation instead of just a cold call. So it's another thing, using LinkedIn to find who could introduce you. Now, of course, simply raising your profile on LinkedIn is very helpful. Most people that are there on LinkedIn are looking to do business, and there's a lot of potential on LinkedIn. Number three is Yelp. Yelp is kind of like a dynamic Yellow Pages in the sense that it gets updated all the time. People update it with new information. The information is usually pretty up to date, and you have there a very rich list of the names of the principals. You could find email addresses. You could find the names of the decision makers. You see the website, and you see how well they're doing, and see if they're doing well, see if they're not doing well, and you get a sense of whether this person is a good prospect or not. So Yelp is a very good resource. Related, number four. So another product that we have is ORM, reputation management. People that have 1 star, people that poor reviews. If someone puts in their name in Google, usually that 1-star review will pop up. So that looks bad. And usually these could be good businesses, but it's only the 20% of people that have bad experience. They're the ones that leave bad review. But the 80% of people that had good experiences, they're quiet. So we could reach out. You could reach out to a 1-star review company and say, we noticed that you're a great company. You have 1 star, and our job is to help great companies improve their online reputation, and we can help you. So basically, that's really like a strong pain point that they have this bad review, and they're probably aware of it. We have the ability to basically suppress it by creating other assets. We could push down that 1-star review. Therefore, when a person looks for that business, all they see are good assets talking about the site, and they'll see that 1-star review. And then at the same time, we help the company reach out to their client base to leave honest good reviews in order to help them improve their standing. So that's another strategy, looking for those who have 1 star. Number 5, another way to find pre-qualified leads are people that are already paying a lot of money for AdWords, right? People that are paying for PPC, sometimes they're paying $5 a click, $10 a click, even $20 a click, each click. People can be paying $2,000 a month for AdWords. So the way to find them, obviously, is just putting in industry. So you put in Maryland's attorney. The people that come up on Google Ads on top or the bottom, they're paying a lot of money for those ads. So they are pre-qualified leads. Basically, you tell them, hey, you're paying a lot of money, up to $10, $20 per click, and only 1 out of 10 people actually click on those advertisements. And on the first page, 90% of the traffic goes to the organic results. Only 1 out of 10, only 10% of people go to the click on the Google ads. So while you're focusing only on that 1 out of 10, focus on the 9 out of 10. That's one pitch. And related is that having an ad leaves you using Google Ads leaves you liable for competitors just to click on your ad just to make you lose money. Basically anyone who clicks there you can drain money out of your account, and people do that. Your competitors will click on you just to make you lose money. So why do PPC if you couldn't get there? Why pay to jump the line if you can get there organically? Get there organically, you won't pay per click. It's much more credible. You have 900% more traffic will go to the organic results over the paid ads. So therefore they're pre-qualified leads. Now there's a very fascinating website, and this is number 6. Getting a little more granular. There's a website called iSpionage, like espionage with an I, and they're kind of similar to the other tools that are similar. And basically, they'll actually tell you straight out how much this company is paying each month for ads. So not only could you just see what the ads are, you actually see directly how much they're paying. And when you make the pitch, you can say, you're probably paying around $1,000 a month. You actually know that you're paying $1,000 a month. You actually make a very direct pitch. Say why pay $1,000 a month to do it inorganically when you can do it organically for much cheaper. Okay, another great idea is to look for those on the second page. People that are on the second page of Google likely would want to be on the first page, and you tell them, you're almost there, but if you're on the second page, as good as that is, you only get, again, only 1 out of 10 clients. If you could make that jump from page 2 to page 1, you have an increase increased traffic of 900%. You go now from 1 out of 10 to 9 out of 10, and potentially an increase in profits as much as 900% potential. Okay, so that's number 7, looking for those who are on the second page. Number 8 are networking events. Obvious, local chamber of commerce or other networking groups. These are groups of business people that are looking to do business. It's definitely a great place to meet people. Number 9, a great idea is to hold a community seminar. Hold a seminar in some people hold seminars in libraries or other community venues, and hold a seminar on how on publicity and marketing, how they can raise their profile, how they can get media coverage, how they can what tips that they can do to get to page 1, and when they realize that's really a ton of laborious work, it can be a great opportunity for them to meet you and see you as an expert and eventually become a client. Number 10 is called reverse IP. Basically, everyone who comes to our website leaves a trail, and their IP address is actually recorded in the directory of the website. And you just basically print out the IP addresses that visit, and then there's a website called Arin.com, ARIN.com. Arin.net rather, where you could just put in the IP address, and it'll tell you the address of the person that visited your website. So therefore, the people who come to your website are potentially pre-qualified. They're interested in the products, and you can reach out and say, I noticed you visited our website. We'd love to see if we could help you. Basically, look at it as like a caller ID for a website. Same way the caller ID, who's calling. There's no reason why we can't do that we have caller ID for our website as well. Number 11 is to buy a lead list. So the companies like Data USA, that basically they sell pretty granular lists. You could say I'm looking for businesses that have $1 million in revenue, that have 20 employees, that have been in business for 5 years. You can give them a pretty detailed profile, and they can generate a list based on pretty granular information. Now, that's not real-time information, but it's pretty detailed, and it gives you pretty good sense of the company, and also it'll tell you the names of the principals, who the person to speak to in charge of marketing could be. That's number 11. And to number 12, this is taking it to the next level. There are companies that do real-time marketing. There's a company called Radius. Basically, they're a CRM. They have like a database of customers, and basically they'll give you a signal. This person actually has been looking at accessing websites or doing searches for this product, and actually they have an intent to buy. Actually, it'll give you a signal it'll give you a message who is actually in the market now for your product. It's a really pretty powerful tool. It's kind of creepy, but it's available to marketers. So another thing that's available. So these are 12 things that can be used. Number 1, personal network. Number 2, LinkedIn warm referrals. Number 3, using Yelp. Number 4, looking for the 1-star of Yelp. 1-star reviews of Yelp. Number 5, those who pay for ads. Number 6, espionage and the like. Number 7, those who are on the second page. Number 8, networking events. Number 9, community seminar. Number 10, reverse IP searches. Number 11, 11 and 12 to buy lead lists, and even real-time lead lists. Okay, my friends, have an amazing day, and may you only have success.